are you guys doing today? Welcome back to my life. Thank you for being here with me, guys. My name's Elena. Nice to meet you all. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to my life. Every day I'll be here with you guys from 7 to 10. Yes, that's in the morning, US Eastern Time. If you like my content, if you like my sharing here, definitely you can click this follow button, subscribe my channel, and the like button for the service button down below for joining my trading community. Yes. Hey, welcome. Guys, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to my live. My name's Elena. How are you guys doing today? Yes, we just started the live for 1 minute. So, guys, if you like my channel, yeah, you can share your like, double click the screen. Hey, from Chile, good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, Elena here again. Nice to meet you all. Welcome to my live. How are you guys doing today? Welcome. How's your day? Guys, yesterday's market was a disaster, right? Kind of pessimistic, right? I hope you guys still fine. Did you guys watch that? Yesterday's market? Kind of pessimistic, kind of disaster. And actually it's not that surprising. It's not that surprising. I mean, yeah, it's like a gap down, yeah, but it's not that surprising for us, right? Because yeah, maybe it's time to do that. But I think the correction will be limited. We want what's going on here. Your life is not eligible for recommendation and it's restricted in search results. Hey, welcome. Oh my goodness, another restriction again. Guys, what did I say? Nothing serious. What did I say? I just mentioned yesterday's market was a disaster, right? And that's just the truth. I'm just telling you guys the truth. It's not I'm going to predict the market or what. No, guys, I don't like do that, okay? I don't like to predict whether it's a top or it's a bottom. Let the market prove it is the top or it is a bottom. It was a disaster. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't say something wrong. Why? Restriction. Hey guys, headache. Welcome to my live. Thank you for your likes, guys. My name's Elena. If you like my content, you can click this follow button, subscribe my channel. Every day I'll be here with you guys from yeah, AI going crazy. AI, I'm not AI, but yes, that's the case. I just put filter on. Hello, welcome. Nice to meet you. Usually dancing girls groups get a restriction. Yes, exactly. But that's not the case here, right? Weird. Just want you guys know, okay, yesterday's market kind of pessimistic. Yeah, we had the S&P 500 dropped 0.59%. The Nasdaq 100 dropped 1.39%. Yeah, and breaking the 5-day EMA, the 10-day EMA, and now back testing the 20-day EMA. But luckily we Dow. But luckily we had the Dow Jones. That's a tiny increase, 0.02%. But that's still good news for us, right? And it's just made another new all-time high yesterday. I'm referring to this correction is badly needed. Yes, exactly. I think so. But I still believe it will be limited. Yes, it will be limited. Or let's say it's a preparation for the rate cut this September. What did you say? I cannot understand your language. Maybe English only. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even in UK. Yes, exactly. Indonesia. Okay. So you guys are talking in Indonesian, right? Welcome, guys. Welcome to my life. Um, I I don't think we gonna get a lot of guests here today because yes, restriction. Why? What's the reason? What's the logic behind this restriction? Let me check. And it's restricted in search results as we have detected suspicious activity, yes, mode, that may violate our integrity and authenticity policies. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal the decision for reconsideration. Yes, definitely appeal. Yeah, exactly. I did that. I did that. Thank you, guys. In progress. Is it? But you gotta think like a machine to get the strike rebuilt. This is crazy. Yeah, exactly. So guys, do you guys trade US stock market? Do you guys trade the US stock market? Because if you do that, yesterday was kind of disaster for you guys, right? With those hyperscalers dropping seriously, like okay, the Max 7, let's see. Amazon, a 1.5% drop. Nvidia, 3.5% drop. Nvidia was a big culprit here, right? Dropping 3.5%. But guys, this not just the closing number, okay? This is not the closing number as when we check the time sharing chart. Yeah, when we check the time sharing chart, look at how steep the drop was from open to close, right? No weird after hours gaps or anything like that, just a straight slide. And there is some news behind it, like China want tech firms not to use Nvidia's AI chips in government apps, which has been a big issue. They've been dealing with the regulatory headaches in China, plus Trump's tariff, right? Trump's export controls, like Nvidia and AMD, they are allowed to export to China, but the case is they have to pay 15% tax on that, and that is weird, guys. I've never seen a situation like this. A private company have to pay government money, but I know it's part of the tariff issue, but still kind of weird. Market in the downtrend. Maybe Nvidia was scary. Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's it's like a global market. You cannot stay away from those stuff, right? Hi, welcome. Welcome to my friend. Yep, that's my old friend here. Guys, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your support. What are you trading now? Let's say I'm watching the Nvidia's time sharing chart. Okay, I cannot mention that. Maybe because there is a restriction there claiming that some suspicious activity. So I think today in my life, we won't get too many fans. We won't get too many people here. So guys, what I mentioned here is not investment advice, okay? Not just my personal read, my personal idea, or just some truth. I'm telling you guys the truth. I don't know why. I just mentioned yesterday was a disaster, right? And that's the truth. I didn't mention something wrong. Okay, and when we check the time sharing chart of Nvidia, we can see that it's like a sharp drop, a steep drop, right? From open to close. It's not weird after hours gaps or something like that, but just straight slide. So as I mentioned, the 3.5% drop, maybe not the closing number. Yeah, maybe not just the closing number. And currently we are back testing the 20-day EMA and also the previous resistance around 170. Yeah, the previous resistance and support area. So let's see. Long time no see. Hey guys, welcome. How are you guys doing today? You know, some pullbacks are worse than Nvidia, and Palantir is one of them, right? Guys, this is so classic because yesterday on my live I mentioned this one doesn't make a lot of sense to me, actually. I know it's been crazy, the bullish run. It started this bullish run for months, or I can say for years, right? Since last year. Yeah, crazy bullish trend. But the cases, it doesn't make too much sense to me. The PE ratio for yesterday is around 600. That's weird. Super, super weird. Yeah, not just right now. It's a long time ago, but recently people found out that. Right? Citron point out several differences between Palantir and AI and just made a bearish case on Palantir. They used OpenAI's new $500 billion valuation as a benchmark and just found big difference between these two companies. Like OpenAI has same precedented revenue growth, while Palantir has more steady progress. Yeah, has that more steady progress. And like OpenAI has a scalable subscription model, but Palantir relies on lumpy, less scalable revenue from government contracts. And also insider selling, guys. You know, Palantir CEO Alex Karp has sold nearly $2 billion in shares over the past 2 years, which made him one of the tech's most aggressive insider sellers in Citron's view. And that is crazy, guys. Now, Citron just mentioned maybe it has that potential drop to $60. Oh, sorry, $40. Yeah. It just calculate an implied stock price of about $40 per share. And even with that, they argued that still that would be still overvalued, and that is crazy because right now $157. And as we mentioned yesterday on my live, right? Let's see whether the 20-day EMA can be a short-term support for Palantir or not. If no, then we might see a potential down below the 150, yeah, around the 150 area. That would be the next support for us, because right now we filled the gap on the daily chart. Yeah, the gap we had on August 5th, we filled the gap on the daily chart and even blew past it, right? So yes, today we had that potential back testing, the $150 support. And if you're an intraday trader, yeah, if you are an intraday trader, it could be a good drop with you guys. It could be a good opportunity for you guys. And later we do see, remember I mentioned that we do see Palantir has that potential reach the 120 to 130 area. Yeah, it has that potential. But right now, maybe even worse than that. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your gift. Got a guest? Biggest problem with Palantir, you can use the stuff as not thought about AMD. Actually, AMD, we discussed this company a lot. Yeah, we discussed this company a lot. And definitely yesterday, it was a disaster, right? Oh my goodness. 5.44% drop. Yeah. For this company, for AMD, it started this bullish run since this April, right? April 30th. Yeah, the end of April, with its EMA system well aligned. Yeah, very strong bullish alignment. The 5-day EMA standing above the 10, above the 20 for 4 months now. And the EMA system had never been destroyed, even with some sharp correction, like the correction we had on August 6th, right? After the earnings report, the market overreacted on this one. That's a 6.42% decrease. But even with that, we didn't see any death crossover. But right now, yeah, that is about to cross the 5-day EMA. It's about to cross down below the 10-day. And now the price closed below its 20-day EMA. That is the first time for 4 months. So definitely in short term, it will take AMD some time to make enough correction. Yeah, maybe to the 100, let me check, 50 to 160 area. Okay, that will be our next support. Just see whether it can hold it back. But I mean, the fundamental floor for this company is fine. I do believe it has that potential, maybe even greater than NVIDIA. Think NVIDIA 10 years ago. Right now, the market cap for AMD is only 1/20th, yeah, around 1/20th of NVIDIA, but the potential may be greater than NVIDIA. So you can just put this one on your personal watch list. And right now, it's just short-term correction. We are preparing for the rate cut in this September. So I see the double top on AMD. Yes. So that's what I'm saying, short-term correction. But it will be limited. Yeah, from my personal point of view, it will be limited. Not too serious, because we are waiting for the rate cut this September. Before we are expecting like 50 basis point rate cut, but right now maybe 25, right? I will get some, but this is not a bottom signal, okay? This is not the bottom. Just wait patiently. Once we find a clear bottom signal, we'll share in the group. All right, guys. Right now, still in the process. Okay, in the process of pullback. Yeah, of a correction. And when we check the time sharing chart for these companies, like this is AMD time sharing chart, still similar to Nvidia, right? Very similar to Nvidia. Sharp decline. Not something all of a sudden, not something weird, but from open to end. The same with Amazon, Meta, right? Supermicro computer. That's a sharp incline. So definitely it's not market manipulation, it's not institutional manipulation, but the market now is in chaos. Because we had a very important meeting today, right? How can I join your group? You can click the service button down below. Yeah, service button, sorry, here. Yeah, can you find that lower left corner? Yeah, and send me a DM. Then you'll be linked to my WhatsApp. Yeah, it's a WhatsApp community. We've been running the community since 2020. So in the community, we're gonna share the latest market news with you guys, definitely. Yeah, so you're gonna see the first hand what the market is doing right now. Like the one we shared on Nvidia, on KGC, King Ross, right? Some good signal. No problem, guys. Just click the service button down below, lower left corner, and send me a message. That's it. Okay, you'll be linked to my WhatsApp. The case is I cannot use my WhatsApp number as my background. If I can do that, I will. Trust me. I will do that. But definitely restriction. Cause some headache. Yeah. I don't know what I did wrong. Yeah. Anyway, I'll recheck and review my live today and check what I said wrong, or maybe bugs my background or what. Guys, trust me. If I can put the screen in front of, I can put the camera in front of my screen, I will do that. Because I want you guys to see some specific point clearly. But last week we tried on that. The cases, when I opened my live, click the service button down below and join my training community. Send me a message. Yeah, no problem. Guys, you can send me a message and my assistant will be there. Okay, she will be there with you guys. Thank you for your like, guys. Thank you for your like. Today the situation is kind of weird, okay, because I just started my live for maybe 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes, but there is this restriction popped up. So good afternoon. Hey, how are you doing? So we may not get a lot of guests, get a lot of people here today on my live. So you guys, thank you for your support. You can double click the screen sharing your likes, okay? No problem. Thank you for your like. Thank you for your support, guys. Are you in my training group already? Are you in my training group already, Legendy? Yes, for joining the training group, just click the service button down below. Can you find the service button? Right there, lower left corner. Yeah, at the lower left corner. Click into it and send me a message. That's it. Then my assistant will link you guys to my WhatsApp. Okay, yeah. Because every day we only open few spots to join the trading community. Maybe if you are among the today's list, then you'll in right away. Okay, you'll be added in right away. But if you're not, maybe wait for 2 or 3 days, then it's your turn. 07, can you find the service button? Or if no, you can click on my profile and find my homepage, send me a message. That's it. All right. So yeah, guys, this is a question a few days ago. Okay, like, do you guys think it's the good time? Do you guys think it's the right time to enter into the market? It's not a good time to invest into the stock market, or should we wait for a crash? What do you guys think? I will reactive my WhatsApp, but I will definitely get a... Okay, no problem. Yeah. Thank you for your support. Yeah, thank you for your like. I mean, you can find something there, okay? Definitely you can find something there and just have fun. In the trading community, we share the latest market news, so you're gonna see firsthand what the market is doing right now, okay? Because if you are too busy or just started to trade recently, it's kind of difficult to stay glued to the market all the time, or to understand the market very well, right? So maybe you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities, or even worse, get stuck with overpriced stocks. Buy low, sell high. Yes, that's the right way, but you know, another classic way: buy high, sell low. Buy at the peak. I think it's a good time to start. Yeah, you can start, but right now the market is kind of unstable, let's say. Yeah, because we are waiting for some meeting, waiting for some news this week. So definitely it's gonna be a not week, let's say. Yeah. Frequency for you. Thank you for saying so, guys. Thank you for saying so. Thank you for the likes today. Okay, they will mean a lot to me because, yeah, as I mentioned, I cannot get a lot of people here on my live today. So thank you for your support. Just send message again. No problem. No problem. It'll be added very soon. Hey guys, as I mentioned before, Palantir, okay, this company is one of our main topic today. It is. Because yesterday we had a 9.35% drop, and today's pre-market another 2.55% drop. Kind of pessimistic, right? You know, the main reason, okay, the main reason for the drop yesterday, Citron Research made a bearish case on Palantir. They used OpenAI's new $500 million valuation as the benchmark by applying OpenAI's 17 times price to sales multiple to Palantir's projected 2026 revenue of $5.6 billion. Citron calculated an implied stock price of this one of Palantir about $40 per share. You guys see the difference, right? And they even argue that at that price level, Palantir would still be overvalued. So that is a big negative on Palantir price. Yeah. And to be honest with you guys, I think this one is kind of dangerous. Yeah. This one is kind of dangerous in the medium term, even not just short term, but even with the medium term. When we zoom out on Palantir, there are some key support levels coming up. 147 to 150, right? These previous top over here. Yeah, 147 is gonna be crucial for the next few days. Let's say if it hit $150 today, that could be a good drop with some intraday opportunities. Yeah. But there's so much negativities out there. Traders, it's still falling now, exactly. And definitely it's not the end. Definitely it's not the end. When we check the time sharing chart, we can see this case, right? Very sharp pullback, very sharp correction from the open to the end. So it's not like a very weird manipulation, drag the price down, but just market sentiment. Yeah. Remember yesterday, I explained this to you guys. Right now, the P/E ratio for Palantir, yesterday, is 580, around 600. That is weird. So weird. That doesn't make any sense to me. Normally, the P/E ratio will be around 20 to 60, the normal range. With some tech companies, for example, Tesla, yeah, around 200. But literally speaking, that's kind of high. Yeah, that's a high P ratio. But with Palantir, even today, okay, after the sharp pullback, is 525. That's still very high. So I mentioned this on my live yesterday. I do see Palantir has that potential reaching 120 to 130, yeah, between this range. But seems like it may be go even further than that. Yes, guys, I think it's time to say goodbye, okay? Because the restriction stuff. Okay, I'll change to another account. See you later. 关了。